As many of you guys know, I've been playing as the Barbarian since Diablo Immortal dropped. It was my favorite class in the alphas and the betas, but now we have a class change system, the Shifting Flames. We could choose any class that we want, and to be honest with you, we've been struggling a little bit with the Barbarian. I feel like some classes are better than the Barbarian right now, although initially I thought that the Barbarian was going to be the #1 class inside of Diablo Immortal. But why am I still a Barbarian? That's the question. If this is a class that is lacking being the best, specifically in PvP related moments, why am I still a Barbarian? And there's one thing that's holding me back from switching over from being Barbarian into probably like a Wizard or a Demon Hunter or something like that, because this system is really cool. Being able to switch over from one class to the other is really something that needs to be inside of the game, but it is far from perfect. Now, my answer is coming in a moment, but if we look at the classes, we have the Barbarian. Initially, when I did my tier list and all of that information, which I do have a new tier list incoming very soon, Barbarian was the #1. It was the one that was going to do best in PvP, yada yada. And it was followed up by the Crusader. Wizard was probably one of the weakest, although right now I'm really feeling that the Wizard is fairly strong. The Demon Hunter is probably one of the strongest right now inside of the game, specifically when we're talking PvP, one that I'd probably want to visit if I did a class change. The Monk is a lot of fun. He pokes around, has a lot of good times, being a bit of a nuisance in PvP, to be honest with you. Then we have the Crusader, which is right behind the Barbarian, a little bit more of a support class, but can do a lot of work. I like the Crusader because of his speed. Hop on the horse, get yourself on out of there, draw and quarter, and you got some good speed with you. But the Necro is also one that is difficult. It makes it hard to be a Barbarian in PvP when you're playing against a team that has a good Necro that could bone spike you, slow you down, and really you just get stuck in the action no matter what kind of Barbarian build you make. Now, I have built together myself a Barbarian build that I actually like. Here, take a look at my build right now. I have it built out pretty well. This is a nice PvP build. Now, I'll typically switch out Wrath of Berserker for Undying Rage, but we have Sprint, Furious Charge, and Whirlwind. Sprint just gets me where I need to go fast, and I can utilize the ability over and over. Furious Charge is gonna allow me to stun my opponents twice with that charge, and then just do some big damage with Whirlwind in my primary attack. Wrath of the Berserker I use for PvE, and I switched out for Undying Rage for PvP. It's about as good of a build as I think I can get with the Barbarian for PvP. Obviously, the gems ranking up, your gear ranking up, and all that. By the way, we did just get ourselves a Seeping Bile. I ran 3 legendary crests that I just happened to have in my satchel. Wasn't doing any special runs or anything, and we got a Seeping Bile. We didn't have it recorded. It's only a 2 out of 5 stars, but this was a gem that I've really been looking for, so I was stoked to get it, along with the Blood-Soaked Jade, also just a 2 out of 5. But as you can see, we are rocking 5-star gems in every single socket right now. The highest being 3 out of 5 and the lowest being 2, but that's not the topic of the video. The topic of the video has more to do with, why don't I want to switch? And it has completely to do with cosmetics. Now, this may sound stupid, right? But when you look at the cosmetics that I have, I purchased with my own cash money the Crystalline Echoes armor. I love it. It had the name, it has my name in the armor. How do I not purchase that? Like, how do I not sport that, right? How do I not rock it? We have the Herodric Legacy armor. This is, although it's not my favorite armor, it's one that I have unlocked, and it shows that I was pre-registered for Diablo Immortal, one of the first OGs into the game. We also have the Ghosts of Ashwald armor. This is one from the first ever battle pass inside of Diablo Immortal. It's like a timestamp where you run around with this and you know that you were playing during that first battle pass. And of course, probably one of my favorite armors yet is the Bloodsworn armor. I just absolutely love how it looks. It has blood dripping off of it. It's pretty cool. Same thing with some of the weapons. You got some really great weapons. And we could even get some better views at things right here if we want to, which is nice. But if you take a look at the weapons, they're nice and special as well. All of this stuff will be lost, not to mention my teleport. I mean, come on, this thing is awesome. But these things are lost if you class change. And to be honest with you, they hold value to me. Now, I'm not a player who wants to just continuously care about what I look like inside of the game, but when I'm spending money on different gear and when I am just having them collected, if I switch to another class and they're gone, I'm kind of screwed. In addition to that, let's say I switch over to a demon hunter and I am a demon hunter for 3 months. That's 3 battle passes worth of cosmetics that then if I switch back to my barbarian, I don't have them on my barbarian. So literally I'm gonna have different cosmetics scattered around the game in different classes, and they won't be retrievable. So I want to dive into an Elder Rift right now and continue talking about this issue because I think there's a solution, but the question is, will it ever come? You know what? I changed my mind. Let's jump into a challenge rift instead. I've actually been neglecting challenge rifts. I haven't played them in a while, so we're gonna go ahead and play that right now. So what if Blizzard were to just start supporting that crossover and allow us to take our cosmetics with us as we move to different classes? If that were the case, if I were able to take my barbarian skins and move them over, I would already be a demon hunter, like right now, or a wizard. One of those two would be me at this point in time. There'd be no reason for me to maintain being this barbarian. Now, I do like the barbarian specifically for PvE, but PvP he does struggle. Although we've done quite a bit better. I've kind of figured out how to get in and out with sprint and with the dash, and it does work okay. It's just not optimal, and I will be beaten out by a player that's good with a ranged class, whether it be a demon hunter or whether it be a wizard. Now let's get myself running through all this. We're gonna try and get through. Oh, look at this. We got 2 yellows right here. This could be fruitful for the experience globes. Let's see what we got here. Boom. You have to go here. Boom. We also got to get a little bit of health. We got a health over here. I changed my controls around when I redid this stuff, and it works well on mobile, but it's not the best setup that I have for this controller setup. Oh no. Okay, see? There we go. It's okay. We'll revive it corpse and we'll keep on going. We gotta take these things, always get me. They really do. Here we go. B. Boom. We got this right here. We'll take him down. So what do you think about the system? Like, obviously there's no one that's gonna say that they really love the class change system and they love that they lose all their gear. No one is gonna like that, right? This is not something new, but it really is a problem that I think needs to be addressed. And do I think that Blizzard's gonna change it in the future? I think that if they find out that people are really upset by it and it's keeping people from utilizing the system, then maybe. So I'm a good example. I'm a good customer of Blizzard, right? I cover their game, I spend money in their game, and I'm not utilizing a system. I'm not showing different types of content on my channel because I don't like how the system works. Could this have an impact on Blizzard? Probably not. Not just me. I'm not that important to them to make them change the system just based on me. But I can bring the issue to the surface. We can have discussions about it, and we could all as a community stand by together and say, we want our skins. I paid for my skins. If it's on the same account, which it is, I should be able to get those skins, right? No matter what class I change to, I should have those skins, being that they are skins that are class wide. So if I were to switch to a demon hunter as from my barbarian, and then I were to change to a wizard, I should have that skin set for any class that I change to, or any class that I change back from, and any classes that I change to. If I happen to purchase skins there, if I come back to my barbarian, those skins should be available for my barbarian as well. Essentially, any battle pass skins or any skins that I grab along the way should be available across all classes. I think it's fair. We're paying customers right now. Why should we be penalized by losing our identity, right? And that sounds silly, but I love my Crystalline Echo skin. And do I want to buy it on every class I go to? That's like 1,000 Eternal Orbs every one. No, I don't want to have to do that. That would really stink. And some I can't even get anymore because they're from battle passes that have been passed. Will they make them available again from straight up purchase? Very possible. I know in Clash of Clans that's something that they have done, but right now they're not available and I want them. So that's why I'm not changing my class right now in Diablo Immortal. So what do you guys think? Would something as small as your skins prevent you from changing classes? Am I being nitpicky? Am I being just silly about this, or is this really a legit concern? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and make sure you subscribe and ring the bell for regular Diablo Immortal videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day and be good.